Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tamika. This is Library of Tomes, where I talk to you about all the bookish things going on in my life. Today I am going to be sharing with you all of my unread series. All of the series on my shelves that I need to complete. This includes series that are completed and series that are open. I did both sides of this, and these are books where there are books out that I've not read them, whether that is a novella or what it is. These are series that I still have books within the world that I could read from. These are all my romance series because that's mostly what I read. So here are all the romance series that I need to get to. So I have Claimed by Lucifer. This is a trilogy. I've read the first two books. This is a demon romance series, and this is by Elizabeth Briggs. I have the Ice Planet Barbarian series. I've read the first 5 of this. This is Alien Romances. This is by Ruby Dixon. I have not gotten any farther than I was last year when this was on the list. I have the Wicked Villain series by Katie Robert. I have read the first 3 books in this series, and I need to finish with the last 3. These are dark romances, they are retellings, and they are around BDSM. I have the Heirs of Hansel. This is by J.C. Lee. These are Harlequin Desire romances, and they're just contemporary romances. I have the Strip series by Skye Warren. These are dark romances. I've read the first 2. I have the Reindeer Falls trilogy. This is a holiday contemporary romance series. There are 2 left in this that I need to get to. I have the Black Dagger Brotherhood. This is a paranormal romance series. I've read the first 5 books in the series. I have the Immortals After Dark series. I have read the first 3 and the 11th one. These are paranormal romances. I have the Darkly Madly duet by Trisha Wolfe. I need to read the last book in this duet. These are dark romances. I have the Objects of Attraction series. These are contemporary rom-coms, and these, I've read the first book. I don't know how many are in this. I have the Charlie Travesty series. These are serial stories, so there are 4 different parts to make the first book. I've read the first serial of the 4. Those are paranormal romance. I have the Make Me series by Kennedy Fox. I have read 1 book in this that was renamed. I don't remember what the rename was. I'll put it on the screen. It was originally falling for the Playboy. These are contemporary romances. I have the Girl Makes Duke series by Tessa Dare. I have read 1 book in this series. I need to read the other ones. I don't remember exactly how many there are, but I did read the 3rd book. I have the Highland Bride series by Lindsay Sands. I have read 1 book from this one, and I would like to go back and actually go from the beginning. This is a historical romance. I have the Highland Wedding series by Mary Wine. This is also historical romance. I've read the first 3 in this series, and I absolutely love this series. I have The Turners by Cat Sebastian. This is also historical romance. I've read 1 novella from this series. I have the Court of Parvel series by Brianna Hale. This is a contemporary royal romance series. I've read the first 2 books. There are 3 books out, so I need to read the last book. I have the Dark Duet by CJ Roberts. This is dark romance, and I've read the first book in the duet. I have the Hot Jock series by Kendall Ryan. These are contemporary sports romances, and I have read the first book in the series. I'm not 100% on the other books in it and how many there are. I have the Do-Over series by Julia Kent. I've read the first book, which is called Fluffy. This is a contemporary rom-com kind of situation. I have Real Men of Other Cross. This is a series by Sela Kyle and Marion Maddox. These are vampire paranormal romances, and they are novellas, so I need to get to them pretty quickly. I have the Lords of Underworld by Jenda Showalter. This is a paranormal romance series, and I have read the first book in the series. I need to get to the other ones. I have the Blue Blood Vampires by Michelle Hercules. This is a paranormal vampire romance series. I have read the first 2 books, and I need to get to the last book. I have the Hoops series by Kendall Ryan. This is a sports contemporary romance series. I'm pretty sure there's 3 books in this series, but I have read the first one. I have the Lizzie Grace series by Kelly Arthur. This is a paranormal witch series. This has, I've read the first book. There are about 9 books in this series, so I am excited to continue it. I have the Royal Heart series by Elizabeth Briggs. There are currently 3 books. There is a novella and then 1 and 2, book 1 and 2. This is a fantasy romance series that I absolutely fell in love with, and I cannot wait to continue. I have Welcome to Hell. This is by Eve Langlis. This is paranormal romance. These are demon romances, and I think there are like 4 or 5 of these, and I've only read the first one. I have The Ravenels by Lisa Kleypas. This is a historical romance. I have read the first book, which was Cold Hearted Rake. I think that was the name of it. I'm not 100% sure, but this is a historical romance series. I have Well Met by Jen DeLuca. I have read the first book. I need to read the next book, and I need to read the book that comes out in August. These are contemporary romances. I have the Grayson Family series by Beverly Jenkins. These are historical romances. I really enjoyed the book that I read. I read the second one. I need to go back and read the first book. I have the Merciless series by Willow Winters. This is a dark romance series. I have the East Side Brewery series by Mia Hopkins. I have read the first book, which was Thirsty, and I need to read the second book. These are contemporary romances that have like some like light dark elements in them. I have the Shifters Speed Dating series by Zoe in Indiana. I absolutely adore this Shifter paranormal series. They're just fun, short, quick, like smutty and silly, and I love them so much. I've read the first book and I need to read the rest of them because they were absolutely delightful. So I have Oak Fast Fated Mates by Rebel Carter. This is a Shifter paranormal series that I need to continue. I have The Sordid Duet, which is by Nikki Sloan. These are dark romances. I have read the first book on the duet. I have To Mary and Madden by Cheryl Green. These are contemporary romances. I've read the first book in this series. I'm excited to continue them. I have Beards and Bondage by Rebecca Weatherspoon. These are BDSM dark romances. I have read the first book. I need to continue the series. I have the Reluctant Royal series by Alyssa Cole. These are royal romances, and they are also contemporary romances. I have A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I have read all of the books except the novella that is in between the end of the original trilogy and the start of the new series, and I don't want to read it, so that's where we are right now. This is a fantasy romance series, and it's about fae. I have the Westmore Legacy series by Brenda Jackson. This is a contemporary Harlequin Desire title. I have the Gilded Hunter series by Nalini Singh. These are paranormal angel romances. I have the All Torn Up Duet by Carrie and Cole, which I did DNF the first book, which was, I can't remember. It was that one that I really didn't like. I'll put a picture on the screen. These are dark romances. I have the A Touch of Taboo series by Katie Robert, which I have decided I am going to continue. These are taboo, dark novellas. They are smutty and steamy, and they all follow a really taboo trope or type of storyline. They are mostly smut, and I have read the first and the third book. I am going to continue them when I'm in the mood for them. I'm currently not in the mood for those, so I am going to continue them. I've decided that, but I just don't know when I'm going to continue them. So I'm putting them on the list. I have the Filthy Rich American series by Nikki Sloan. I have read the first 3 books. I need to read the 4th book, which is about another character that I can't mention because it spoils the trilogy, but I'm very excited. This is a dark romance series. I have the Night Huntress Universe by Janine Frost. This is a paranormal vampire series. I think we get introduced to other types of creatures after the first 2 books, so there's that. I'm very excited to continue the series. I really enjoyed the first book. I have the Brentwood Boys by Megan Quinn, which I know you all know how much I love The Dugout. This is, I've read The Dugout from the series. This is a sports baseball romance series from Megan Quinn. This is a contemporary romance, and I am absolutely thrilled to finally be getting around to this one very soon. I've also decided I'm going to continue The Brown Sisters by Talia Hibbert. I'm putting it on here as I'm going to continue it. I just don't know at what point. I was not very happy with Chloe Brown, but I think that I have came around to the idea of eventually giving the series another shot. I just don't know when. Again, these are contemporary romances. They're rom-coms. I have the Men of Manhattan series by Ivy Smoke. These are contemporary romances. I have the Shadow Agent series by Mandy M. Roth. These are Shifter paranormal series. And then the last series I want to talk about, I'm not going to say this name because I'm going to mess it up, so I'm going to put it on the screen. And the book that I read was Killin'. This is a mafia dark romance series by Natasha Knight. I'm very excited to continue this series and eventually learn how to say the name, because I will mess that up so bad if I even try right now. As you can tell from this video, I have read a lot more series, started a lot more series since last year, and I'm really gonna have to get on that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I really need to get on these series. Let me know down in the comments which ones you would like to see me complete. And I will chat with y'all in my next video. Leave me a star emoji because I have this really cute star dress on. So leave me a star down in the comments and I will chat with y'all in my next video. Bye everyone.